of my wonderful people. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Happy Friday. And also, today I decided to come on here and talk about this really weird ass dream that I had when I was a kid. About 10 or 11 is when I had the dream. But it's about a house that is like down the road from us. Well, it's not there anymore. It was demolished, taken away, and they put in a new one next, like in that spot. It's not actually a house either. It's a trailer, and the new trailer is like a small double wide, which is really neat. But um, I don't know why this dream in particular was about the house. My guess is my subconscious made the house as evil as I knew the man who used to live in it made it. Like, was evil, so. And to give a little backstory, this man was a man who my parents told me didn't like children very much, and just, take that and kind of flip it to where it's like, he liked children too much. But, like, I never had any interaction with this guy. I only saw him once or twice when we drove past the house to go home or to leave to do something. And I always had my parents with me, but my parents always said, never let him near you. If he comes around you, then scream for help. But the house itself, it wasn't run down. Well, the trailer itself was not run down or anything like that. It was fairly regular. It seemed nice. But I guess because I was so afraid of the man who used to live in said trailer that I became afraid of the trailer itself as well. I really don't know. That is my best guess as to why I would have a dream about the house rather than the man who used to live in the house. Like, it's really weird. It's really confusing. But let's get into the dream itself so that this will make a lot more sense. Okay, so also, he moved out of that trailer less than a year after moving in. Just so you know, he's like long gone. He's long gone by the time I even had this dream to begin with. But in the dream, there's this new lady who moved into the trailer, and she was really nice, really sweet. She was kind of that cool aunt that you either wish you had or you have. And like I said, she was very friendly, very welcoming towards people. So I don't remember if my family went with me in the dream, but I remember going into the house with her and sitting on a couch, like facing towards the living room wall. And the way that the inside of the living room was designed, painted, whatever, were like boards that were light blue with like kind of dark blue splotches all over it. Kind of like, an abstract painting almost. So I was thinking about that. And then me being me, even in this dream, I was pointing out like pictures from the splotches on the wall. And then I noticed one kind of looked like a face. And then the more I paid attention, I noticed like, there were more and more faces there. So I said it to the lady, there are faces on the walls. And she said, oh yeah, those are the demons. Don't worry, they're not gonna hurt you or anything like that. And then, like, I looked back and I see one of the demons, like his face is coming out of the wall and he is like morphing into a person, or in this case, a tall man. And that's when I wake up. And I'm just thinking to myself, what the hell? Like, looking back, I'm thinking, what the hell was this dream about? Like, over the years, I have kind of tried to piece together what could it have been? What was my subconscious telling me about the house? I wondered, like, you know, was the house itself haunted? Because I'm the kind of person who, like, even if, like, I believe in ghosts, and at the very least I believe in the idea of ghosts, because I believe anything's possible. But it was it was kind of weird to me, and it still is kind of weird. Like, the most logical answer I've been able to come up with is that, you know, I was afraid of this creep so much when I was a little girl that even a few years after he was long gone, away from, far, far away from me and my brother, you know, there's no possibility he could come back and hurt us. I still had that fear that, you know, he was still there in one way or another. And I guess, you know, going to church as a kid and they tell you all about angels and demons and things like that, like he was a demon, or maybe my subconscious was telling me, you know, this man was a demon, this, you know, he's still there, he's still in that house, but he's, like, not physically still in that house. I don't know for sure, but it that seems like the most logical answer for the mind of a 10-year-old. Like, my subconscious knew I was afraid of that man so much that it made the house as evil as the man himself. I don't know. But I was also kind of, like, wondering, why the hell was that lady saying that the demons wouldn't hurt me? Or that they were nice, or whatever it was I just mentioned a minute ago. I'm just, like, thinking to myself over and over, why was I dreaming about it in the first place, you know? And why was there a nice lady, and was it supposed to, like, give me a more comforting feel? Was it telling me, you know, you have no reason to be afraid of the house itself because the person who was in it beforehand, who was evil, was long gone? Or I don't know. But if any of y'all have, like, any theories on, you know, what could have caused my subconscious to create a dream like that, feel free to tell me down in the comments, because I'm honestly curious. I love, like, psychology. I love the science behind the way the subconscious works and things like that as well. I just find it all really interesting, and I don't know, examining myself seems something different and interesting than, I don't know, maybe other weirdos out there like me will find entertaining. But anyway, I am going to go. I hope you guys like this video. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you in my next video. I love you guys. Peace out.